The Cheetah Conservation Fund, the CCF, along with its partners who include the Somaliland Ministry of Environment and Rural Development, today kicked off a 5-day training program titled Detecting Illegal Species Through Preventative Training for Somaliland. The ceremony commenced this morning at the Ambassador Hotel and was attended by several high-ranking government officials, including the Minister of Environment and Rural Development Shukri Haji Ismail, the Minister of Justice Suleiman Warsame, the Minister of Labour and Social Affairs Mustafa Ali, Commander of the 18th Battalion, representatives from several districts of the country, and officials from partnering organisations.
My job today is to help share with you a little bit about cheetahs.
CCF Director Dr. Laurie Marker kicked off the programme with a presentation giving out vital information on cheetahs, stating that the cheetah population has been drastically declining.
There are less than 7,500 cheetahs left in the world.
According to Dr. Marker, among the factors threatening cheetah survival in Somaliland was the issue of human-wildlife conflict, where farmers capture cheetahs and sell them due to the cheetahs attacking their livestock.
We do not have a lot of wildlife left in many of the areas. Here in Somaliland, we are seeing an increase of wildlife, but we need to sensitize the communities about wildlife. Cheetahs are a very vulnerable species. They also get different diseases that are similar to the COVID that we are dealing with the human population. We also know that climate change plays an important role for not only the cheetah, but all species on Earth, and we as humans as well.
Fatima Saeed, who is a councillor to the Senate, spoke on the importance of raising awareness within the communities of Somali nomads, whose instinct, she said, was to protect their livestock and livelihoods.
We have to understand that the farmers are looking after their herd. Their herd is their livelihood. Their livelihood is what they need to be able to feed their children.
The Minister of Environment and Rural Development, Honourable Shukri Haji Ismail, thanked the partner organisations for the efforts they carry out in the country.
maanta aynu doonayno inaan halkan ka bilaabmo oo 5 casho socon doona oo ay soo qaban qaabiyeen 3 hayadood oo waaweyn.
She also confirmed the increase of illegal wildlife trade in the country, saying that even though there is international and local awareness, wildlife trade is still a problem.
wasaaraddu iyadoo runtii kaashanaysa hayadahan waliba hay'adda ugu weyn ay tahay CCF oo maanta halkan inala joogto oo muddo dheer imkana la soo shaqeynaysay waxa ay aanu soo wada badbaadinay xayawaan fara badan 300 kama yarade wallahi intii la badbaadi.
She stated that joint efforts between the ministry and the CCF has seen the rescue of not less than 300 cheetahs. She also spoke on the dangers of separating cheetah cubs from their mothers, which increases their chances of dying due to mishandling.
markay isagoo 3 week jira la soo qabto hooyadii laga soo qaado caanihii uu cabayay cheetah yar ama harimacadka yar waa laga keenay waxa loogu bedelay caana kale waxa loogu bedelay cunto aanu garanay oo wali aanu gaarinba.
Now, the minister reiterated the need for continued cooperation between all agencies, government and foreign, in training and continuing to raise awareness of the plight of cheetahs, saying that the workshop is targeted at concerned parties and citizens.
So education is the key to the work that we believe needs to be done to try to help stop the illegal wildlife trade. And that's why this training program the next week is going to be so important for you as our trainees to understand more about the different techniques that can be available to try to help stop the trade and also work with the communities.
LICIT, which stands for Legal Intelligence Cheetah Illicit Trade, is a project funded by the UK government through the Illegal Wildlife Trade Challenge Fund and sees the CCF and its partners Legal Atlas and International Fund for Animal Welfare come together to increase awareness of wildlife laws among stakeholders along trade routes and support inter-regional collaboration to counter wildlife trafficking.
The organization that will be beginning the training with all of you today.
Now, the 5-day training program will provide participants with in-depth knowledge across the board, including and not limited to the challenges of combating wildlife trafficking in the region, familiarity with Somaliland wildlife laws, and intelligence use in combating cheetah trafficking.
And the cheetah, the lynx, the wildlife is among the treasures of Somaliland, of our country, the treasures of humanity. The tiger, I know we have no tigers here, but we once had leopards. I don't think any of us have ever seen a leopard. Cheetahs, the next generation may never see a cheetah if this illicit trade continues.
A trainer's course has commenced in Baidoa to equip Southwest State Police officers with knowledge of international human rights and the protection of women and girls from sexual and gender-based violence.